Hey everybody, it's Ruth with BodyByRuth.com, and today I want to just check in and see how you guys are doing with those New Year's resolutions that you set for yourself. So we're here at the end of January, and for many of us, we set resolutions or goals that we wanted to attain at the beginning of the year. But unfortunately, about 95% of us have already quit. So what I want to do today is first identify why we set resolutions, why we don't set resolutions, and if you already have broken your resolution, how to get you back on track. So first, why do we set resolutions? Well, I think for most people, the calendar or the start of a new year is a good chance for us to get back on track or get it right. We have a chance and an opportunity to look back at what we did the year beforehand and kind of assess where we need to improve. And so it gives us a fresh start. We all love new beginnings and new chances and fresh starts. And there's a whole bunch of us that don't set resolutions because over the years, everybody tells us to set resolutions and you say the same things. I want to lose weight, I want to quit sugar, I want to quit smoking, but you realize that you quit within the first 2 weeks. And why set yourself up for failure and why set yourself up for disappointment because you couldn't follow through? Well, I'm here today to tell you that if that was you, if you did set a resolution and you fell off the wagon, or if you didn't set a resolution because you were afraid of disappointing yourself, that you can still get amazing results and lasting change by simply achieving one thing, and that is progress. So if you want to achieve progress, then you have to think of the why that's going to get you there. Why do I want to lose 30 pounds? Because I want to feel really good when I'm 50. Or I want to be able to play with my kids in the backyard. Or I want to be able to sit in a seat on the airplane without the seatbelt extender. Or I want to be able to travel in my retirement and not feel like I can't walk anywhere. I want to be able to be healthy and totally defy the fact that I've inherited my parents' genes for poor health or high blood pressure or high cholesterol. You have to decide what it is that's going to drive you and keep you going when the going gets tough, and you are going to have those experiences. So let me tell you about one of my clients. So I'm going to call her Amy. I trained Amy about 7 years ago, and when I trained her at the time, she had a little bit of a hip injury, and so we modified a lot of things, but she really didn't identify a why. And so I would say she probably was about 40% into being healthy. She still didn't eat fantastic, and she didn't put a whole lot into her workouts. In fact, she had a lot of excuses why she couldn't do it. But in the last year, Amy was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she had to undergo chemotherapy and radiation and breast reconstruction, and at the same time her personal life was not doing so well, and she and her husband ended up getting a divorce. She's the mom of 4 kids, and that could be pretty discouraging and pretty daunting for someone. But amazingly enough, Amy identified her why, and she's doing this healthy journey for her because she wants to feel good when she looks in the mirror, because she wants to be happy. She's not going to let someone else tell her what happiness looks like. She knows that she wants to be healthy for her, she wants to be healthy for her 4 kids, and she is so determined in fact that the other day we had boot camp and she just had reconstructive surgery. And so she knew she wasn't going to be able to do upper body or ab movements, but she focused on her lower body. And it's showing you how something clicked for her. She realized, just because I have limitations, just because I had surgery, doesn't mean I still can't do something. And she channeled her inner why. If you say, I want to get rid of or quit sugar, and you do that every year, and we all have intentions to eat better, but you realize you keep on giving up, or you say, I want to quit smoking, and you keep on quitting on yourself within a few weeks, your why isn't big enough. Your why isn't compelling enough. Your why needs to pull you. It needs to keep you up at night. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this so that you can be healthy for the rest of your life? Are you doing this so that you feel good about yourself? Because let me tell you something, when you feel good about yourself, when you look in the mirror, you're gonna feel fantastic about yourself in every aspect of your lives. In your relationships, you're gonna feel great about your work relationships and your productivity and what you can accomplish. You're gonna find yourself saying yes more often because you believe you can. So that why is super important. It's gonna pull you, it's gonna compel you, it's gonna keep you up at night, and it's gonna keep you motivated to keep yourself going on those days when maybe it's freezing outside, or maybe you're suffering a personal loss. Maybe you've lost someone that's close to you and that gumption isn't really there right now. You got to tap into that why so that you know that you are worth it. You know that you are not going to stop taking care of yourself because of a setback. And if you do have a setback, that why is what keeps you resilient. It's what helps you get back up. So identify that why, write it down. I say put it in front of yourself, whether it's by your computer, something that you see every day, near your bed, in your calendar, your notebook, your journal, wherever you see it every day. You need to have it close by so that you're reminded how important you are and how worth it you are to take care of yourself. Okay, so the second thing I want you to think about is, in order to attain and achieve progress, you need to raise your standards. Did you hear that? You need to raise your standards. Raising your standards simply means expecting more from yourself. So if you're trying to get healthy, that means you need to eat more fruit, and you need to eat more vegetables, and you need to drink some smoothies every day. It means you need to move your body more. If you are in a rush and you're always trying to park as close as you can, then you're missing out on getting extra steps. You're missing out on movement. If you are wanting some more muscle tone, then you need to raise your standards and lift heavier weight. If you want to learn how to run, then you need to get your butt off the couch and you need to do a couch to 5K program. If you want to run faster, then you need to add sprints into your workouts. You need to raise your standards. If you find that you're always tired, then you need to be more disciplined and get to bed earlier. Or if you're not prepared in the morning, then maybe you need to get up 15 to 30 minutes earlier so you can get organized. Raising your standards is going to help you achieve progress, and progress is going to give you lasting results. So let's summarize. If you found yourself falling off the wagon, or you didn't set resolutions because you're afraid of failure, I want you to identify your why and make it big, make it scary, make it keep you up at night, keep it close by so that you see it. And I want you to raise your standards. I want you to expect more from yourself. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to accomplish? What do you need to do in order to do that? Be intentional about raising your standards. If you raise your standards, you're going to achieve progress. Now, if you liked this video, please click the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my tips and tricks to help you love the body you live in. Here's to helping you be the best version of you in 2018.